What is happening at Manchester City? We're just about to end the game and City are losing 4-0 to Tottenham Hotspur. What is going on? By the way, this video is completely unscripted, unplanned. It was kind of a spontaneous thing. I was literally just watching it. I weren't even going to make a video on it. And here we are, because I did not expect what I've just been watching. We're going to talk about the game and obviously City's poor form and what this could mean for the league. I'm not going to lie, I have only watched the second half. I was doing something before that. I was actually editing another video. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. I won't let you know what that is just yet, because this video is going to go out straight away. I did not see this coming whatsoever. Before we go into anything, props to Tottenham. They were great in the second half. They were fantastic. They kept City at bay. For years, teams have struggled to counter-attack against City, and Tottenham managed to do it over and over again in that second half. The 2 goals in the second half came from them. This is now City's 5th loss on the bounce. It was the first time in Pep's managerial career he lost 4 on the bounce, and now it's 5. But what is going on? The team that started the horrific run have just extended it. 2 losses to Tottenham Hotspur in a matter of weeks. I can't help but think one of the biggest reasons for City's poor form is Rodri being out. He suffered that huge ACL blow. I think this might be a huge part of City's poor form. But also, do you think people are starting to figure City out and how they play? Let me know what you think down in the comments. Obviously, Pep's just signed a brand new deal. I'm going to come back to maybe a replacement for Rodri while he is out in just a second. But Maddison was absolutely unbelievable in that game from what I've watched. He looked great. And on his 28th birthday, he had a fantastic game. And can we talk about the Kulevetsi's skill leading up to the Porro goal? Oh my god, to retain possession all the way up the pitch was absolutely phenomenal. He did fantastic. And in the 74th, 75th minute, Bernardo's little skill, I can't remember which defender it was, but he megs the defender, got through in the box. That was beautiful. I was like, damn. As you can tell, this video is not scripted at all, and there's no structure to it. I've literally just got this book and winging it. So if you're new around here, subscribe. Videos aren't usually like this. They're a bit more scripted and planned and have a real flow to them, whereas this is just off the cusp. I think Rodri is a huge part of City's poor form, and I do think they'll go in for Zubimendi in January. I think they need to get someone in fast. He seems like the only option to me. He's Spanish. He has that Spanish connection with Pep. Obviously, Rodri, Spanish also. And he's got a release clause of around 51 million, I think. Obviously, he's rejected Arsenal and Liverpool before because he wants to stay at his boyhood club, but you're not going to turn down Manchester City, are you? Surely not. By the way, City were unbeaten in 52 home games until today. I think it was 52. 52 home games until today. That is incredible. And for Spurs to come and knock you out the park 4-0, especially when they've been very hit and miss, inconsistent, it's so mind-blowing. Obviously, Liverpool and Arsenal fans, and hey, even potentially Chelsea fans, look at them, they're up at 3rd. They might be getting very excited at City, but let's not forget that after Christmas, they always go on this mad run and they run 10 games winning. And obviously, in the past, Gundogan's turned into prime Messi. Who knows if that's going to happen? He doesn't exactly look the same as he has done before for Manchester City this year after re-signing. No doubt they'll go on a run. I think they'll get someone in to sit in that defensive midfield role while Rodri recovers from his ACL. I heard Gary Neville saying something about Manchester City being so used to, over the years, just suffocating teams, constant high press, attack. And recently, it doesn't look that way. Are people figuring out Pep's game plan? Let me know what you think down in the comments. I don't think it's that as such, because I think Pep's always played the same way, and he has done for years. It's just his quality has been absolutely incredible. I mean, the quality of the players on the pitch, and they've been able to execute that plan relentlessly. And I think Rodri being at the heart, everything goes through Rodri. Do you know what I mean? So I think Rodri being missing could be a huge part, but if it's not, and this is very worrying for Manchester City, but like I said, I think Liverpool fans and Arsenal fans, don't get your hopes up just yet. We know what City are like. I think teams should just focus on themselves. Just going back to that thing Gary Neville said, they're so used to dominating teams, having such a high press on an attack and just relentless, non-stop, go, pass and move, getting into the box, scoring goals. Obviously, this is insane. They're so used to controlling games, and they look like they can't at the minute. I mean, I watched a bit of that Brighton game and they struggled there as well. I mean, it's just incredible. And I was expecting a restart through this international break. Time to rest, recover, and make some new plans, work with the players. I know a lot of players came back from international duty injured, back to City, and it does seem very suspect to me. So I was expecting a huge reaction, and especially against an inconsistent Spurs side. I wouldn't say it's anything to worry about just yet. I think people might overreact, and obviously rivals get excited. City fans worry, City worry. I don't think it's time for that just yet. There's still obviously more than half a season to go. So obviously anything could happen between now and the end of the season. But this is very interesting, is that we might have a really, really, really interesting title race on our hands. What a finish by Maddison. Sorry, completely zoned out. They're just replaying the goals. What a finish by Maddison. I don't know if that was his first or that was his first, and this is his second. Beautiful football by Tottenham in the first half. Obviously, I didn't see it because I wasn't watching. I was editing a video, and then I just stuck it on in the background while I was editing. Fantastic goals. And Kulusevski, by the way, again, I know I just touched on it before. To hold the ball, or what a beautiful finish. And I'm sorry, Kyle Walker being beaten in a foot race. Is he starting to slow down? Is this the decline of Kyle Walker? I love Kyle Walker. What was that? Sorry. I love Kyle Walker, but what was that? Incredible. I mean, look at that. 23 shots by Manchester City and only 5 on target. Manchester City fan, I want to know how you feel down in the comments. What are your thoughts and feelings about this? Obviously, I'm a neutral fan, and this has just blown my mind. I really expected a reaction, especially leading up to that huge Liverpool game. I thought City might get themselves going in this game, get playing football properly, get back to the ways, and, you know, come back refreshed and... Oh, I'm so red. Because I was literally just... The heating's on. I was editing. Boom, 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 boom. And then, like, put the thing on. 2-0 down. What the... 2-0 to Tottenham. Bang. Goal. And then I was like, whoa. This is insane. I don't know what's happened to Phil Foden. Last season, I was expecting such a huge season from him this season, especially after last season. It was incredible. What is going on? Like, I don't even think he's scored in the Premier League so far this season, and we're nearly in December. I don't know. I'm shocked. I was expecting more from him. I really like Phil Foden. A reaction. Didn't expect this result. Maddison was fantastic. Kyle Walker, what the... Never seen that before. Kyle Walker get beat in a foot race. Kulusevski, fantastic. Pedro, and I tell you what, who will not get props for this game? Dominic Solanke was absolutely incredible. From what I watched, he put himself about and he made Akanji and Ake's lives a nightmare. He did really, really well, but he won't get any props because he didn't score. But fantastic game from Solanke. Could be Pep getting figured out. Is it not? Or is it just a blip? Is it just a glitch? Even if Pep was to get figured out, I think his team still would overpower the majority of teams in the world on top of that. So I don't think it's that of an issue. I genuinely think... I don't know. I was going to say I genuinely think, and then I just don't. I don't know what it is. I want to know what you think. Let me know what you think down in the comments, what it could be. This has been a very strange video. It's just been me rolling things off my tongue with no actual plan or script. So if you're new around here, I'm sorry. This isn't usually what it's like. Yeah, let me know what you think and smash that like button down below. Very strange video, I'm sorry. But off the cusp, didn't expect. Here we are. Liverpool to play Southampton tomorrow. That would be a shock. That would be a shock if Liverpool lost to Southampton. I cannot lie. I know I've repeated myself 1,700 times. This isn't usually what it's like. If you're new around here, subscribe. Hey, I've just uploaded a video about Victor Gyökeres. What a fantastic play, by the way. Click here if you want to see that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.